What I picked up from him was if someone asks a stupid question, he gives a very stupid response to it. I like
Yeah.
that. Like if the question's too broad or something, you know what I mean? He would hit him hard
Oh
back.
yeah. John is ruthless.
Yeah.
Uh, if he didn't like you specifically, you could be in for a ride,
Oh
especially
yeah.
asking stupid questions.
Yeah, he always liked me. Obviously sounds like he liked you, but yeah, there were some people there that I would always be like, he hates this guy, and I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'd feel bad for him. I'd be like, I'm not sure why he
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
like
yeah.
this guy.
Oh yeah, he would slap guys around for sure.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
bother.
Luckily not me.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was happy not to get it either, because what are you gonna do? You're not gonna do anything.
Yeah. Go to Marcellus.
Yeah.
Um,
And he was also ruthless when, like, because I rolled with John quite a bit, and obviously John is not a competitor himself. He's a coach, but he's really good. And but you train a little bit differently. You're not fucking trying to rip his head off. He's training more. It's more technical training and stuff, and you can definitely feel his pressure and everything. And he's really good on the mats. But I saw a few things that, like, when he was, because he did a lot of privates with random people
oh
coming
yeah.
in, and like catch wrestlers back in the day coming in and wanting to do a private with John. And I saw him break some arms and stuff like that. I remember one time where he snapped this guy's arm from well, it was, I think, like, what's it called? Pit stop. When you're kind of climbing up from
Oh, like
close guard, and you kind of trap one shoulder, and then that kind of
boss.
Americana there. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a quick, and and I swear to God, like, so I don't know if you could get this, but so this guy grabs John's head, and he's like, John is playing guard, and you can, first he's trying to teach him technique, and then he's like, you can see the guy just wants to go at him. He just wants to roll, and John's trying to teach him something. Then they start rolling, and the guy grabs, so John is playing here, and the guy grabs like a front headlock and just starts sprawling on him. Eventually, John gets his head out, gets into guard, pulls the pit stop, and just back. And right from that, it was hilarious. So, so he breaks the arm, and then he does a back roll, does not even look at the guy, turns around and walks into his office. And the guy's like, oh,
And
broke my arm.
you were watching the private?
Me and I think it was Jay, um, another black belt. We were there, and we were just like, oh my God. And then the people from the office come in, and like, they kind of look at John, and grab the guy. I was like, yeah, come on. So, oh, I broke my arm. Oh man, and then literally, it felt like a long time, but it was probably not. It's just, in that moment, you're like, and then I walk into the office, and I kind of, there's a little crack, and I'm like, he's sitting there, and he's, probably watching hyenas tear up some antelope or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, I kind of open up, and I do like a little knock, and John is like cool as a cucumber, kind of just looks up and is like, "What's up, buddy?" I'm like, "Hey, you all good?" He's like, "Yeah." Like nothing happened. Oh man,
You know, so many crazy stories like that. Even John would have crazy stories. Would he tell you about any nightclub stories, bouncing stories?
I remember a lot of stories, yeah, but nothing that there was story, like, being in New York was so great because there was constantly on the mats when you sit afterwards. There was stories. Everybody was telling stories, and
Yeah.